Loma Sea Lions look to bounce back after a heartbreaking loss to the Chaminade Silver Swords just a couple of days ago. Here tonight, here from Golden Gym. As the Sea Lions hook up, Honolulu, or the Hawaiian Islands, I should say, above the number. Point Loma, as always, clad in all white, green names, gold numbers, green trim, and the Toronto Raptors-inspired chevrons running the length of the jersey and shorts. On the opening tip, it is Williams winning it for the Vulcans, and this game is underway. Glad to have you folks aboard here for tonight's broadcast here on the Pac West Network. Starting the offense here, Darren Williams for Hilo. Gets by Franklin, screen thrown, over now for Cunnert. His three on the way from straight away is good, 3-0 Hilo. Quick start here for the Vulcans. Again, the Vulcans 10-6 overall, Point Loma 9-7. 4-2 here at home, and 5-3 right now in Pac West play. Here's Myles Franklin beginning the offense for the Sea Lions, getting free from Darren Williams, pestering him early. And now Hugh Baxter. Baxter, Kobe Barnes, fires for a three. No good. Flying board, put up and in, and count it. Caden Anderson already getting his money's worth here. With the contact made and the foul called on Cunnert. That'll be his first. And the big man Anderson will go for the old-fashioned three-point play here for Point Loma. The foul called on Cunnert for Hilo. Now here is Anderson at the line. Free throw. Up and good, and we're all tied 3-3. Just underway here in the first half. Glad to have you folks aboard on tonight's broadcast here, wherever and however you might be watching the feed here tonight. Here's Williams. Left hand dribbling between the legs a few times. Lobbing one out for McHenry. McHenry now for Tate Jones. Back it goes for McHenry. McHenry spinning around Franklin, putting it up to a lot of traffic, rattles it home. 5-3 Vulcans. And already, though, the Vulcans showing a bit of a two-man press already here with McHenry and with Williams pressing. Here is Brock McKenzie. McKenzie, couple of jab fakes a few times. In for Anderson, double-teamed as Caden. Gets it free, though. Swatted away, though. Good defense by Darren Williams. Shoveling one back. And a three-pointer on the way this time around is off the front rim and no good by Strong. Rebound, Myles Franklin. He'll go ahead 1-on-3. Franklin scoops it up and in. Terrific finish by Myles in the lane. And we're tied 5-5. Back and forth start for both these sides here. Here is Tate Jones. Looked at Strong, but now backs away in on Anderson. Jump shot from Tate Jones is no good. Nice board. Right there by Hugh Baxter. Now dealt away for McKenzie. Here's Brock across midcourt for Point Loma. A couple of dribbles in between the legs. Now back for Hugh. Baxter poked away by Williams. Saved, though, by Baxter. Whipped around by Barnes into the corner. Back now for Kobe. From Franklin into Anderson. Tied up and lost it. No call there. Other way now comes Cunnert. Cunnert out now for Strong. Strong exchanging places with McHenry. McHenry to Williams. Got free from Anderson. Turnaround Jay is no good. Rebound Barnes. 17-17 left here. 5-5 tie. Barnes shouldering in. Here's a turnaround from Hugh is good. And the bucket. Great finish inside from Hugh Baxter. And the foul called here on Jamie Strong. And that will give Point Loma another three-point play chance here. We'll see, though, Hilo already trying to clamp down and really swarming the ball right now. Saw that with Anderson, saw that with Baxter. And going up and forcing contact is Point Loma. So now Hugh will attempt the free throws here. Or free throw, I should say, on the way up, and that rattles in. 8-5 Point Loma. Here now comes Darren Williams for the Vulcans. Out of Hawaii Hilo, again, 10-win team, 3 games over 500 in the Pac West standings. Point Loma 5-3, right on their heels. Underneath, Williams trying to get free and a foul. Baxter went up and slapped the wrist of Williams, and so Baxter is called for the foul. Should mention, actually, my apologies, is a 6-4 record for Point Loma in Pac West play. 6-3 is Hilo. Vulcans, though, are losers of back-to-back games on the season, or on their most recent run here. Sea Lions getting that win over Chaminade, or over HPU, I should say, last week. So free throws are good. 8-7 now in favor here of the Sea Lions. Here's McKenzie. Now for Barnes. Barnes up now for Baxter. And now out for McKenzie. Here's Brock. Out to Myles Franklin. Franklin ball fakes back for Brock. Brock dribbling, surveying, looking for an option. It's Myles for three. Good look at it, no good. Anderson gets the loose change, put it on the deck, double dribbled, and turned over. And I agree, Matt Logie has a probably a legitimate gripe, though, about Anderson getting stuck with putting the ball back down, but was called for the double dribble, so it's ball back, though, to Hilo. 8-7 Point Loma. Here's McHenry. McHenry in the lane, got by Anderson, lobbing it way back on top for Darren Williams. Williams back now for Jamie Strong. Strong back now for Williams, stepping back, now drives in, lost his footing a little too fast. Into the corner for three, that is no good. Rebound though right to Williams, and a fresh 20 here. Underneath, up and good, goes Aniwa Tate Jones. And then this is stolen on the inbound, and it's good. So back-to-back baskets as the high pressure worked out, 11-8. So well done there, Johnny on the spot for Hilo. Underneath, reverse layup is good for Anderson. So 11-10 now. Here's Williams. Tate Jones fakes the three. Jones rolling in and scoring. Ball faked and took the lane. And took it to the distance, 13-10. So a high-octane start for both teams here on the offensive side of the ball for both teams. Again, three-man press here for Hilo. Here's Myles, whipping it out for Kobe Barnes. Barnes now back for McKenzie. 15:05 left here in the first half. A whistle and a foul away from the ball. The foul is going to be called here, it looks like, on Strong. Sea Lions to inbound underneath the Hilo basket. 5 points early for Max Cunnert, and 5 early as well for Caden Anderson. Back into progress we go. Here's Baxter, back now for McKenzie. Here's McKenzie, rolling, dealt out for Anderson. Caden fakes the three, will roll inside instead. Put it up and no good. Rebound pinballing off everybody down low. And finally, it's Corral, but traveling is called. And you just heard Matt Logie tell Caden, if you're open, shoot it. We saw Caden in that game against Chaminade not be afraid to shoot the three. In a day and age, though, where big men are not really playing down low, certainly you've seen that with Jokic with the Nuggets, don't be afraid to shoot the open shot. Here now is Cunnert, lost his footing, gets back up, and now it is Aniwa Tate Jones, right away and stolen by Ben O'Coton. And into some traffic, but now it's McKenzie. Hilo lead is 3, 13-10. Here is McKenzie, still holding, surveying the floor. In it goes for Hugh Baxter. Baxter handing over for Anderson. He will shoot for three. That is a good look at it, but no good. And rebounded here by Cameron Ing. Ing goes the other way, dealt all the way back out on top. It's McHenry for three, and he got it. That was a great feed in. Kicked out, though, by Cameron Ing. And Donald McHenry with the long-range triple, and Hilo grows the lead to 6. This one is frozen rope to McKenzie. Gets it back from Ben O'Coton. Here's McKenzie. He'll fire for three. That is off target. Rebound to O'Coton. Nice box out, though, by the Vulcans, and taken here by Aniwa Tate Jones. Here is Tate Jones. On top it goes for Cunnert. Good ball movement again. Corner three on the way. That is no good. A good look at it, though, by Strong. He was working on those corner threes in the pregame warm-ups today for Hilo. McKenzie motioning Franklin more to his left. Here now is Caden Anderson. Anderson On top, now for Myles Franklin. Myles backs in, now goes back out. McKenzie driving. O'Coton spots up for three. That one can't go. Nice rebound by Anderson and a foul. I think Ing just had his arms all over Caden. Called for the push. So Ing called for the foul, and already 4 quick team fouls here on Hilo. Brian Goracki and Pierce Davis into the game. Good to see Pierce Davis out there. Freshman out of Sacramento by way of College Prep Academy, wearing number 15 for Point Loma. Trey Anderson also in. He will inbound in for Anderson. So Trey to Caden. No relation between those two. Kickball called here on the Vulcans. 14 on the shot clock. So Anderson, Davis, Goracki, and O'Coton. The 5-man unit out there for Coach Logie and for Point Loma. And it was ruled a kick ball, but for some reason this one's going to go to Hilo. Very perplexed. And finally, the call goes in favor of Point Loma. So the Sea Lions will inbound. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. Caden Anderson will shoot for three. Again, no good. Sea Lions, bit of a rough start here. 0 from beyond the arc so far to begin the ball game. Down here by 6, 16-10. Ing thinks otherwise of it. Here now is a long three on the way. That is good. Ruled a three. And that is a three by McHenry. Lead is now 9 for Hilo. Trey Anderson begins the offense here for Point Loma, trying to get some offense going here. Cold start from beyond the arc for Point Loma. Here's O'Coton trying to get that spark going. Yes, there it is. First made three of the night for Point Loma by way of Ben O'Coton. And that makes it a 19-13 lead. First made triple of the night for Point Loma. Here's Ing. In on Anderson. Ing still moving forward. Now McHenry. McHenry, a couple of left-footed jab fakes on O'Coton. Whipped out again for Ing. Ing into the elbow. His jumper off the back rim and a foul underneath on the Vulcans. And we will have ourselves a timeout here on the floor. Foul is called on Ethan Jetter. Sea Lions down here by 6, still not quite halfway through the first half of play. Welcome back, folks. Cal McClure from our courtside broadcast position here at Golden Gym. Here is Ben O'Coton starting the Point Loma offense. Now for Trey Anderson. 6-point edge for the Vulcans, but they have 5 team fouls, still not even halfway through the first half. Hugh for three on the way off the top of the backboard. That is no good. Quickly the way, though, it is poked away. Nice defense. Last on the defense there, Ben O'Coton poking that ball free from Aniwa Tate Jones, who was going in untouched. And so it'll be ball to bounds to the Vulcans. In for Cameron Ing. Ing to inbound, lobbed in for Tate Jones, who hands over for Darren Williams. Here's Williams, beginning his move, cuts back, elbow jumper on the way, good. 21-13 Hilo. Here's Anderson whipping it out for Ben O'Coton. Here's O'Coton beginning his move, lobbing one out for Anderson. Here's Trey, lobbing one back for Hugh Baxter, back for Anderson. Trey for three. That is no good again. Rebound, Davis spot for it. Came up empty on it. Nice box up by the Hilo defense. Other way, it's nicely fed inside and a foul on the deck as Jetter was making his move towards the basket. Foul will be called here on Trey Anderson. Caden Anderson, Myles Franklin, Brock McKenzie. All back in for Davis, Baxter, and Trey Anderson. Lead here for the Vulcans, 21-13. 10:35 to go first half. Ing lobbing one in for Kiai Apele. Here now is Tate Jones. Tate Jones. Turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound flying forward is Brian Goracki. See if Point Loma can't get the offense started here. Here's McKenzie. Good screen by Caden. Back for Anderson it goes. Anderson shoveling one for Okoton, I should say. Okoton got free. Up and good. Made the one defender fall down and put it home. 21-16 Vulcans. Lobbed ahead, out of bounds. Nice job again by the Point Loma defense. Brian Goracki, last line of defense this time around. 21-15, halfway through the first half. Here's McKenzie on the inbound feed. And across midcourt comes Brock. Here's McKenzie. Now Caden Anderson. Anderson surveying the floor. Caden for Brian Goracki. Foul as he was making his move, and Hilo with their 16th foul now here of this first half. Foul called on Tia Apele. Apele, I should say. Called for the foul. First on him, 6th though on the Vulcans. Just past the halfway mark of the first half. Here is Franklin. Ball fakes once, and Okoton lost his footing. Other way, though, it's Ing the other way, 1-on-2. Nice feed, and Tate Jones finishes it off. And Okoton a little gimpy getting up. And I think they're going to... Looks like Ben's all right. Ben just happened to lose his footing on that play. 23-15. Favor now here of Hilo on that tough break as Okoton was beginning to make his drive. Just kind of lost his footing. Slipped and lost his footing, and the other way, and Hilo got the bucket. 23-15 Vulcans. Here's Myles Franklin. Out it goes. Okoton will try this again. Good whip around here. Back for Myles. Out it's Okoton spotting up for three. Yes! Second three-pointer for Ben Okoton. 23-18 Sea Lions. Great finish there from Ben. Smooth stroke and nothing but bottom. Other way now. Here now comes Jeter. Jeter into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. That's good. Great answer back. Anthony Haskett. 26-18. So here now is Okoton. 8:37 to go in the first half. Ben inside. Whips this one out for McKenzie. He'll step back for three. Off target. Anderson fumbled it, but out of bounds. Nice last touch, though, by Ethan Jeter. Hilo so far, 58% from the field, 57% right now from beyond the arc. So good start on offense for Hilo. Point Loma looking to get their threes going, though. Still early. 2 of 11 so far, but hey, a long way to go here. Here's Anderson. Faking, still holding. This one lobbed out. This will be another three on the way. Yes! Brian Goracki from the corner. And Point Loma back within 5. This one, nice speed behind them. Nice little whip out and another three. Great answer back again by Hilo. Aniwa Tate Jones for three. And now the lead back to 8, 29-21. Here's Myles. His running jumper was a little bit off target, may have been deflected. Quickly whipped out, offensive foul. Tough break for Point Loma. And we have ourselves a timeout here on the floor. Foul called on Brock McKenzie. We'll take that timeout alongside with them. Point Loma down here by 8. Callum McClure, back with you folks here from our courtside broadcast position. Thanks for hanging out with me for the evening with both of our broadcasts today. We'll do the same thing all over again on Saturday as both basketball teams take on Chaminade here at Goldman Gym for a Saturday matinee double dip. Here now is Darren Williams for Hilo. Williams, nice feed to Tate Jones, got free from one man, makes two men miss. That is no good. Rebound Okoton. Here is Myles Franklin trying to get this Point Loma offense jump started here. Behind here by 8. Here's Myles. Screen by Anderson. Lob to Caden. Out of bounds, out of the reach of Okoton, and Ben clamoring for a jersey pull foul, but he's not going to get anything from the officiating crew here. So possession back to Hilo. The other way, here's Williams. Pumps the brakes on a feed to Cunnert. Here is Williams, still holding. Goes into the lane. Nice follow and great finish by Tate Jones. He has 11 points, and now Hilo's lead is 10. Here now is Franklin. Trying to get this Point Loma offense going, as I've said. Into Anderson. Lost the handle. That is no good. Rebound, Williams. Bouncing one for Tate Jones. Lobs one into the corner for three. Good again, Anthony Haskett. Timeout, Matt Logan. So here is Barnes to inbound in for Franklin. Out of that 30-second break, 34-21 in favor of Hilo. Here's Franklin for Benno Coton, back for Myles. Myles into the lane. Myles surveys back for Kobe Barnes, whips it back for Franklin. Traveling called on Franklin. So that will give possession right back again to the Vulcans. Cross midcourt, it's Williams. Williams gave it up here for Cunnert. Ripped around on top for Anthony Haskett. In for Tate Jones. Good find and a foul. Jamie Strong slashing his way forward. Foul called on the Sea Lions. I believe they called this on Barnes. That is going to be Kobe's first. Fourth team foul on the Sea Lions. Sixth, though, on the Vulcans. And Hilo will have free throws. It'll be Jamie Strong shooting the pair here for the Vulcans. Jamie Strong by way of Glendora, California, formerly playing his ball at Holy Names University in the Pac-West Conference. Donald McHenry back into the game for the Vulcans. Trey Anderson back in for the Sea Lions. 8 turnovers, though, right now for Point Loma. Just 2 for the Vulcans, and 8 of those points for Hilo have come off Point Loma turnovers. Second free throw is good. So one of the 2 free throws good, 35-21. In favor of the Vulcans. Here comes Trey Anderson. Anderson across midcourt, surveying and looking for an option. Anderson out to Kobe Barnes. Barnes surveys. Now Myles Franklin. He cuts into the lane. Out for Kobe. Better pass. Could have had the shot at the 3. Back it goes for Myles. 2-man game there between Barnes and Franklin. Into the corner this time. Whipped out again. Barnes will float up for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Myles Franklin. Nicely done. Franklin. He'll load up a long 3. Bang! Long 3 from Myles Franklin. 35-24. Loma now here down by 11, trying to get themselves back in the ball game here, still though in the first half. Tate Jones, watched closely by Caden Anderson. Tate Jones surveys, now moves right, handing one over for Max Cunnert. Cunnert is cut down by Anderson right in front of us here, and a foul called on Trey. Second personal foul on Trey Anderson. Brock McKenzie back into the ball game here for the Sea Lions, in for Kobe Barnes. It'll be Williams to inbound right next door to us here. Williams lobbing in for McHenry. Here's McHenry, watched by Franklin. He got free. The floater is no good. Rebound, O'Coton. Big stop there for Point Loma. Here's O'Coton spotting up for 3. No good. Rebound, fought for O'Coton, and saved by Anderson. And now they reset for McKenzie from Franklin. McKenzie called for the travel. Did take some contact and then try to get himself reset. Brock wanting an explanation from the referee about the traveling violation. Cameron Ng back into the game for Hilo. 4:45 left in the first half. Sea Lions trying to get back in the ball game here. 35-24, Hilo leading. Lobbed inside and almost stolen by Anderson, but saved though by Tate Jones. Here is Williams. Floats one into the corner. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, Trey Anderson from Caden. Here's Trey Anderson, yo-yo dribbling, now for McKenzie. McKenzie begins his dribble between the legs. Stopped there by Anderson was the screen. Now for Franklin. Franklin out for Trey Anderson. Here's Trey making his move, going underneath. Kicks it out into the corner. Saved by O'Coden. Lost it, had it, lost it. Ball up for grabs. Who wants it? It's taken away by Hilo. And it's shoveled ahead. Sloppy possession on both ends of the floor right there by both teams. And it's going to go right back to Point Loma. So we'll have ourselves a just under 4 to play here in the first half. Point Loma down here by 11, 35-24, and trying to get themselves right back in this thing. Here's some high pressure shown by the Vulcans. This one bounced out. Trey Anderson, full head of steam for Ben O'Coden. O'Coden to Caden Anderson. One hand up and good. It's almost one of those things you think about a little bit. So you keep going to the well, though, of showing high pressure, despite the lead you may have, as this is up and no good. Wynn made that backfire on you, as we saw right there with Point Loma exploiting that high pressure defense. Jump shot, McKenzie, good! Back-to-back buckets here for the Sea Lions. 35-28. Late here now in half one. Here now is Max Cunnert. Cunnert to McHenry. Now for Tate Jones. Niwa, Tate Jones inside. Still looking for an option. Stolen by Franklin. Tried to clear one off of his leg and a foul on the deck. And with that, though, more importantly with the foul, it becomes a 1-and-1 situation. So that is huge for Point Loma. 17 fouls now on Hilo. 5 on Point Loma. And the all-important make the first one and get the and-one try. It's a 1-and-1 here for Franklin. Trying to cut a bit further in the deficit here. 35-28 Hilo. Free throw from Myles on the way, good. 35-29. 6 points now for Myles. Franklin, the senior from Brea, formerly of Northeastern University, before coming to Point Loma. Second free throw, got them both. Lead down to 5, 35-30. 7 points for Franklin, 7 points for Caden Anderson. Sea Lion crowd trying to get behind the Point Loma defense here at Golden Gym. Lead is 5 for Hilo, late here in half one. Defense is the chance. Here now is Williams into the lane. No shot. Foul inside. Who do we got? Foul called on Trey Anderson, and that's quickly 3 now on Trey. Now we'll bring in Kobe Barnes. Trey may have gotten poked in the eye on that last possession too, kind of came off holding his eye. So one more foul to give before it's free throws here now for Hilo. Lobbed in here to Cunnert. Here is Cunnert. Driving on O'Coden, nice shot, no good. Saved rebound, nicely done, Caden Anderson. Now here comes Myles Franklin. Good screen by Caden. Franklin looking, surveying. Out it goes for McKenzie. In for Anderson, bumped off the ball and a foul. Jeter bumping Anderson in the back, and again a 1-and-1 try here for Point Loma. They're down 5. They were down by as many as 14 in this first half, now within 5. Free throw on the way is good. 35-31. Hugh Baxter into the game for Ben O'Coden. Ben's got 8, team high right now in points for the Sea Lions. Franklin with 7. And Anderson makes them both, and the lead down to 3. 35-32 in favor of Hilo. 2:17 to play in the first half. Again, Matt Logie wants the crowd to get fired up here at Golden Gym. Williams, nice finish with the left hand. Mismatch with the defense, a little bit out of sync right there, 37-32. Now the other way, it's Franklin. 2 to play here in the first half. Here's Franklin, now for McKenzie. McKenzie thinking about it. Rolling. Back out for Franklin. Myles getting free from Tunnert. Inside, up and good. Great finish by Myles inside. 37-34. See if they can't get a stop here, they being Point Loma. Down 3 now with $1:32 to go here in the first half. Hard screen, offensive foul. Moving screen on Tunnert as he banged into Franklin. And that sends possession right back to Point Loma. And a chance to tie here late in the first half. Foul called offensively there on Tunnert, I believe. 88 seconds left here in the first half. Here's Franklin. And Myles begins his move, lost the handle. Able though to save it was Okoton. Here's Myles again. Over now for McKenzie. McKenzie for Caden Anderson. Double team greeting him. Caden lost it. Puts it high off the window. No good. But again, free throws here for Point Loma. Foul called this time around on Jeter. Third personal now on Jeter. So 3 now on Jeter and 3 on Trey Anderson. And this should be double bonus, and it should be 2 free throws now with the 10th team foul here on the Vulcans. First free throw from Caden. Got it. 37-35. Favor here of Hilo. Jamie Strong back into the game for the Vulcans. So another free throw on the way. It's good. It's a 1-point game. 37-36 Vulcans. Nearing the final minute here of the opening half. Officially a minute to play here. Here is Williams beginning the offense for the Vulcans. Williams lobbing one out on the way. Tate Jones cannot get it. Rebound Baxter. And Point Loma down by as many as 14 can retake the lead here. Here's Franklin. Out. It's Caden faking the 3. Tried to get it back, but it's stolen away. McHenry the other way for the left-hand slam. 39-36. And now McHenry with 10 points here for Hilo. The lead back to 3, 39-36. Point Loma is right there. Again, they were once down 14 in this first half. They've come back within 3. Shot clock ahead of the game clock by about 3 seconds. McKenzie milking the clock here. Down to 4 on the shot clock. Got to hurry. Brock all the way to the lane. Left hand up and good. Here now ahead it goes. This 3 is on the way and almost got it to go. The visitors from Hawaii Hilo over Point Loma. Welcome back, folks, to Golden Gym. Into the Point Loma broadcast here tonight. Cal McClure with you here from our courtside broadcast position. Back into play we go with Point Loma trailing by 1 beginning half number 2. It's Myles Franklin starting the Point Loma offense. Into the lane goes Myles. Up and good. And the Sea Lions have gone back in front 40-39. Early here in the second half. For Hilo, here is McHenry. Now back for Darren Williams. Williams getting free from Franklin, still holding. Back now it goes for Aniwa Tate Jones. His long jumper is no good. Rebound, volleyball serviced, and right back to Point Loma. Here's Kobe Barnes. Here's Kobe going inside. Kobe underneath, got through 1, got through 2, whips it out. Here's McKenzie. His jumper is inside, and that rattles out. Tough break for Brock. Rebound by Hilo. Here is Tate Jones. Over now for Williams. Williams, double team greeting him. Ball up for grabs. He saves it somehow. Got it out to Strong. Into the corner. 3-pointer on the way is good. Great answer back again, and Tunnert has another triple. 7th made 3 tonight for Hilo. They're back in front by a deuce. 42-40. Here's Franklin. Out it goes to Kobe Barnes. Back for McKenzie, now back for Franklin. Franklin. Jab fakes once. Here's Myles. Out again it goes McKenzie. Brock going through traffic. No basket, offensive foul. So the foul called here on Brock. Second on McKenzie. Caden Anderson, Myles Franklin, 11 points each for Point Loma. 11 points for Tate Jones. Here is Williams. Looking for an option surveys. He motions over Strong. Still with possession, it's Williams. Now on top, Donald McHenry. Here's McHenry. Step back three on the way. Good. From right down the middle. The Hilo lead back to 5, and that's now 8 threes for the Vulcans. Just 4 so far for the Sea Lions. McKenzie. Out it goes for Franklin. Franklin got by 1. Here's Hugh Baxter trying for 3. No good. Nice rebound and follow by Caden Anderson. Great finish from Caden, getting that loose ball, and the lead back to 3 for Hilo. Here's McHenry. Now Williams. Williams through a triple team, but it's wide open, and Tate Jones with an easy finish. 13 points now for Tate Jones. 47-42 Hilo. Lead back to 5 here for the Vulcans. Here's Baxter, all the way into the lane. Here's Kobe Barnes trying for 3. Bang! Huge three-pointer there for Barnes. 47-45. And Barnes also on the board as Anderson picks the pocket of Tate Jones, and they come down the other way. Here is Franklin coming across here for Point Loma. Here's Myles into Williams. Franklin had it, stolen, saves it, still up for grabs, and was a timeout called before, or is it going to be a jump ball? Believe it's going to be back in favor of Hilo, even though clearly one of the Point Loma players was calling for a timeout. So that's going to be ball back to the Vulcans. So across midcourt, it's Darren Williams for Tate Jones. Jones now for Max Tunnert. All the way into the lane goes Tunnert, swatted away, but a foul. Foul is called on Benno Toten, called for the foul. Second on Ben. He's got 8 points tonight. 13 for Caden Anderson. 13, though, for Aniwa Tate Jones. Tunnert will be shooting a pair here for Hilo. First free throw on the way is good. 48-45 Vulcans. Jamie Strong exchanging places inside the free throw line area. Second attempt here for Tunnert on the way is also good. 49-45 Hilo. Baxter inbounds in for Myles Franklin. Again, that three-player press being shown again here by Hilo. It's been that way all evening. Here's Franklin across midcourt. Franklin dribbling, surveying. Here's McKenzie. Back out it goes O'Cote. Lobbing inside for Caden Anderson. Anderson getting free, putting it up. No good. Tips it up and home. Terrific finish by Anderson. Tipping that one in. 49-47. Again, Hilo with the lead here by 2. Williams into no man's land, stolen by Baxter. And Baxter now lobbing it ahead for Caden Anderson. Anderson surveys. Over now for McKenzie. McKenzie out to Franklin, out of his reach. And the ball is going to go back to the Vulcans, and we have ourselves a timeout here on the floor. 15:51 to play in the second half. Second half of play here from Goldman Gym. Welcome back, folks. Cal McClure back with you from our courtside broadcast position. With the Sea Lions in Vulcans, and the Vulcans on top by 2, 49-47. A couple of men's basketball game updates. APU all over Hawaii Pacific, 76-39 in the second half. And Viola clings to a 5-point lead over Academy of Art, while Concordia leads Chaminade at 52-43. on the made basket, 51-47. Here is O'Coat whipping one way across the court here. Three-pointer on the way, splash! And Brock McKenzie with his first made three of the evening. 51-50, Point Loma right back in the ballgame. Here now is Aniwa Tate Jones. Tate Jones into the lane, lost it, got it back though, lost it again, stolen here by the Sea Lions. Up ahead for Baxter, lay it up and in! Terrific pass by McKenzie. And the Sea Lions are right back in front, 52-51. Back and forth things go here at Golden Gym. McHenry into the lane, swatted away by Caden Anderson. First big defensive stop of this half for Point Loma. Trey Anderson back in for the Sea Lions. Three though, but he does though have three personal fouls. Just keep that in mind. Three fouls on him and three though, two on Ethan Jetter for the Vulcans as well. Whipped around on top, three-pointer on the way. Front rim rattles out. Rebound by Anderson on the missed shot by Strong. McKenzie to the lane, through three. This one pinballed away and rescued by Tate Jones. Sliding one underneath McHenry. This is pancaked away! O'Coat knocked it off the backboard. Second big defensive stop of the night for the Sea Lions in the second half. Unbelievable. Here's Franklin. He fakes, he scoops, he scores! Timeout. Or excuse me, not a timeout. I thought I heard a whistle. 54-51. See if the Sea Lions can't do it again. Two big stops on two big blocks. Can they build off the defensive momentum? They certainly can. A third turnover here forced. Right into the hands of McKenzie. Fortunate bounce. Trey for three. In and out. No good. Rebounded by the Vulcans, who are going to try to maybe slow things down here. Here is Williams. Into the lane he goes. Over Anderson. It rolls in. Good finish, though, by Darren Williams. He's got 8 and lost his shoe in the process. And so we'll get the shoe back on. Subs coming in, though, here for Hilo. Ethan Jetter, along with Cameron Ing, back in for the Vulcans. 54-53, Point Loma. Franklin in for Anderson. 13:20 left, second half. Exciting game here between these two teams here at Golden Gym. I'm glad you're a part of glad you are part of the broadcast here tonight. Caden Anderson inside, holding into Trey Anderson, lost his dribble, kicked out again. McKenzie shooting for three, off the mark, no good. Saved by Caden Anderson, and for McKenzie. Into the corner, three-pointer, O'Coat on the way, yes! Another big three for O'Coat, 57-53, Point Loma. 7 made threes for the Sea Lions. 8 made threes for Hilo. Lead for Point Loma back to 4. Is there an answer for the Vulcans? You bet there is. Jamie Strong for 3. 9 threes now for Hilo. 1-point Sea Lion lead. My goodness, what a game. Here's McKenzie. Out for O'Coat. O'Coat into the lane. Putting it up. No good, but a foul. Foul called here on Strong. Second personal on Strong. So free throws here for Point Loma. So O'Coat will shoot a pair here from the Sea Lions. First free throw on the way is good, 58-56. Baxter and Goraki in, McKenzie and Caden Anderson out. 12:10 to play in the second half, 58-56 Point Loma, who were at one point down 14 in the first half. O'Coat's second free throw, good. 59-56. Pele back into the game here for the Vulcans. 12-10 and counting second half. 3-point edge for the Sea Lions. Trying to get another big stop here. This is Cameron Eaton, watched by Baxter. Great pass inside, up for grabs, stolen away by the Sea Lions. Another big defensive stop. Here's Goracki, handing one over for Trey Anderson. 11:45 left second half. Here's Trey, wheeling and dealing out for O'Coton. O'Coton, jumper, good! 61-56. Across midcourt, it's Cameron Ing, out now for Pele. Now back for Ing. They exchange places. Ing now begins his drive. Try to get it free. He does so. Rolling, and an offensive foul. Point Loma's defense stepping up to the plate in a huge situation. We, though, have ourselves a timeout on the floor. Catch your breath if you can. 11:18 to play in the second half. Back and forth, this seesaw affair has been going at Golden Gym. 11:18 to play in the second half. Sea Lions in front, 61-56 after a offensive foul to regain possession. Welcome back, folks. Cal McClure with you from our courtside broadcast position here at Golden Gym. Brock McKenzie across midcourt for the Sea Lions. McKenzie holding. Inside, it's Baxter. Grab from behind and a foul. And so, foul called on Williams. Second foul on Darren Williams tonight. He's got 8 points. Third on Hilo. And so that'll be free throws for the Sea Lions. And for Hugh Baxter. Baxter out of Melbourne, Australia. In his senior season, 6'8" forward. First free throw is good. Aniwa Tate Jones back in for Hilo. Gonna give Max Cunner a breather. He'll check out. And Baxter with the second free throw here, looking to pad the lead. Second free throw on the way. Rattles it home, 63-56. Point Loma so far, forcing 11 turnovers, 18 or 12 points off those Hilo turnovers today. Inside, it is Tate Jones, into the lane, whipped out quickly, thinking the three is Williams. 4 on the shot clock, his three is on the way, he got it. Another three for Hilo, their 10th of the night, 63-59. 11 points now for Darren Williams. Across midcourt, it's McKenzie. Good screen by Baxter on Williams. Kicked out, it's Brian Goracki. Goracki, made his man miss. Lobbed this one out for McKenzie. Turnaround jump shot off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for by Baxter, and he's called for the foul. So 2 fouls now on Baxter. Kanan Anderson and Myles Franklin back in. Earlier on, the Sea Lions were beat by Hilo 84-73 back on December the 6th in Hilo. And it's kind of weird that both teams broke up into huddles and there was no timeout called. So the Vulcans inbound into Cameron Ing. 63-59 Sea Lions. Here's Williams. Challenged by Anderson and by Franklin. Underneath reverse layup is no good. A lot of contact. Stripped away though by the Sea Lions. Under 10 to play, halfway home in the second half. Here's Goracki. Now for Franklin. Myles surveys the floor. Screen by Anderson. This one a little high, but saved by McKenzie. Inside to Kanan Anderson. Putting it off the window and in. 65-59. 17 points for Kanan Anderson on the evening. Here's Ing on the handoff from Tate Jones. Into the lane is Ing. His jump shot is no good. Rebound, Caden Anderson. Here's Franklin. Cross midcourt is Myles. Good screen by Caden. Takes out a pair of bodies. Kicked out, it's Caden. Holding. Handing over for McKenzie. A lot of traffic, and Brock is up and scoring. 67-59. 15 points now. This one lobbed out for Tate Jones. Here is Jones underneath, reversed it, got clipped by Goraki, and a foul. So that will bring free throws here for Point Loma. First on Bryan, fourth on the team. And he will have free throws here for the Vulcans. So Tate Jones will shoot a pair here for the Vulcans. First free throw rattles home, 67-60. Max Cunnert's back into the game for the Vulcans. Ben O'Coton back in from the Sea Lions. 12 points for Cunnert. 15 points for Ben O'Coton tonight from the Sea Lions. He again had that huge career game just last week against Hawaii Pacific. And that victory over the Sharks, 83-64. Second free throw's no good. So the lead for Point Loma is now 7. 67-60. McKenzie across midcourt. Tattoo dribbling is Brock. Holding. Out it goes for Anderson. Here's O'Coton. Got it into Anderson through some traffic. Turnaround jumper is no good. Rebounded nicely by Aniwa Tate Jones. Tate Jones all the way, carrying the mail into the Point Loma attacking front court. Now back for Darren Williams. Williams behind the back dribbling, got free from one man. Over a pair and good. Tremendous shot there from Williams. He's got 13, and the Point Loma lead trimmed to 5, 67-62. Myles Franklin loads up for three. He got it. 70-62. Step back three from Myles, and he buries it. He's got 16. 70-62 Sea Lions. This one's going to be thrown away. And the Point Loma defense again stepping up in a big-time situation. We'll take that timeout with them at the under 8 break here. 7:42 to play. Point Loma by 8, 70-62 over Hawaii Hilo at Goldman Gym. Welcome back, folks. Callum McClure from our courtside broadcast position. As Point Loma looking to get themselves to a 7-4 in Pac-West play here tonight. Franklin again for three, a little bit short. Rebounded by the Vulcans. Quickly, it's Aniwa Tate Jones all the way up. No shot. Foul beforehand, so the basket is not going to count. Foul is called on Hugh Baxter. Second foul called on Hugh. Check that, his third foul. So 3 now on Hugh. Brian Goraki checks back in. So the foul is not of the shooting variety. It's an inbound play in by the Vulcans. Into the corner, McHenry fakes the three, goes all the way, and lays it up with the left-handed scores. 70-64. 15 points now for Donald McHenry on the night. Franklin, a little hop, skip, and a jump on that dribble right there. Now for Goraki, and now for McKenzie. Brock, inside. Caden Anderson, ball fakes once, ball fakes again, drawing one man away from him. Kicked out. Brock spotting up. 4-3 is in and out. No good. And rebounded by the Vulcans. 6:50 to play in regulation time. Sea Lion lead is 6. 70-64. Squeezing through traffic. No good. And it's Franklin rescuing possession. Here's Myles down the floor. Looks for an option. Out. Caden Anderson fakes the three. Thinks otherwise of it. Surveys. Deals one inside. To Goraki. Turnaround J is no good. On that hook shot attempt, it's no good. 6:22 left here to play. 6-point lead for the Sea Lions. Wide open, it's Cunnert for three, well off target, a little too strong. Now Matt Logie says, hey, slow things down a bit, talk to each other out there. Here's Franklin across midcourt, 6:03 left. Out it goes for McKenzie. Now back for Okoton. Now Goracki, and now Franklin. Here's Franklin, screened by Anderson, into Caden. Got through one, got by two to the rack, and he scores! Oh, man. I mean, he had to get through one, then had to get through two. A very tight window, and he goes up and scores. 72-64. McHenry lost it. Three men around him, ball up for grabs. Jump ball in favor of Point Loma. Cal McClure back with you from our courtside broadcast position here at Goldman Gym. Sea Lions quickly inbound in for Myles Franklin. Franklin pestered by the two-man high press. Franklin across midcourt finally, double team greeting him. Here's McKenzie. Back out it goes for Franklin. Franklin to McKenzie. They whip it around quickly for Okoton. And now back it goes again for Franklin. Franklin begins his move. No look feed. McKenzie fakes the three. Takes the jump shot. No good. Rebound. Nicely done underneath inside. A whistle, a foul, plus one. No basket. My apologies. No basket. Foul is called, though, on Strong, but Goracki had gone up, may have been, yeah, it looked like he was fouled just before he began his shooting motion. Third foul, though, on Strong, so the ball out of bounds to Point Loma. 5:04 left in the second half. 72-64 Point Loma. And Myles Franklin has to step aside for a moment. Here's that there is blood on the jersey. 2 o'clock. We'll have the call of both those games here on the Pac-West Network for a Saturday matinee doubleheader. So Myles has the hand wrapped up, blood taken care of. Back into play we go. Quickly in, it's Okoton, he scores! And the Sea Lions have their largest lead of the night at 10. Under 5 to play in the second half, and they now lead by 10. Whistle and a foul before the shot. And so the foul on Myles. First on Franklin tonight. 19 for Caden Anderson, 16 for Myles, 17 for Ben Okoton. 6 fouls on Point Loma, 4 on Hilo. Quickly passed inside, and ball's up for grabs. Who wants it? It's stolen, and McHenry's able to stay calm under pressure and put that one home. 74-66. Here's McKenzie. Watched closely by Williams down the floor. Here's Brock. Good screen by Anderson. Did a lane. Reverse it! And McKenzie scores again. 76-66. Other way now it is McHenry with another answer. 19 points now for McHenry. 76-68. 4:10 to play in the ballgame. Here's Franklin. On the Point Loma logo. Screen from Caden. Behind the back dribble. Whipped out for McKenzie. Back it goes for Myles. Into the corner. 3 is on the way. Splash! From the corner. Time. Under 4 minutes left here in the second half. Excuse me, and Point Loma on top. 79-68 here from Goldman Gym. Callum McClure back with you from our courtside broadcast position. Ball is up for grabs. Tate Jones had his pocket picked by Caden Anderson. And now Point Loma will begin to somewhat milk the clock. 3.5 to play here. 79-68 Point Loma. Franklin being pestered by McHenry at the top of the midcourt logo. Lobbed out here for Okoton. 6 on the shot clock for Ben. Got to hurry here. To the lane, blocked from behind, but a foul. Foul is going to be called here on Cunnert. That'll be his third personal. So free throws here for O'Coton. 15 foul now here on Hilo. And so free throws here for Point Loma. First free throw is good at 80-68 Point Loma. Jamie Strong back into the game for the Vulcans. One more free throw here for O'Coton. Second free throw, good, 81-68. Now the Vulcans will try to save some clock here. Down the other way they come. This one is going to be up by Williams. Noga got his own rebound and is fouled on the way up. Foul called on Anderson. First team foul on Caden Anderson, or first foul on him, I should say. 7th on the team. Free throws here on the way. First one, pinballs out, no good. Brian Goracki back in for Trey Anderson. One more free throw here for Williams. On the way. One of the 2 free throws good. Kia-E Pele back into the game. And back now comes Hilo, or Point Loma, I should say. 3 minutes to play. Franklin, tattoo dribbling at the Point Loma logo. Good defense, though, by McHenry. Kicked out, and this is almost stolen. It's Anderson from downtown. Bang! Caden from downtown. 84-69. 22 for the big man. Tate Jones had his pocket picked, stolen away, and ball bear hugged by Caden. And now Matt Logie tells Goracki, slow things down, man. 2:20 left to play in the ballgame. Here now is Anderson. Franklin. Fouled, bumped off the ball. Tate Jones with the foul. 16 foul now on Hilo. Second on Tate Jones. 2:10 to play now here in regulation time. $20 on the shot clock now. T-lines to inbound. In it goes here for Franklin. Franklin milking the time. Got to get moving here. 2 minutes left here in the ballgame. Reverse it! Brian Goracki slashing and slicing and dicing his way for a bucket. 86-69. Three-pointer on the way is no good. Rebound, though, Williams, nicely done right there. He puts it up and in. Nice finish, Darren Williams. He's got 16 points tonight. And he'll swipe away the inbound feed. That's up and good. And Cunners is on the board again. He's got 14. 86-73, and now a foul in the backcourt. Just trying to save a bit of time here is Hilo. So both teams are in the bonus. At least in the 1-and-1 penalty, I should say, before it becomes 2 shots. Both teams with 17 fouls. 87 seconds left to play in the ball game. Free throw on the way. Got it. Is McKenzie. 87-73. So one more here for McKenzie. Brock with 12 points so far, looking for his 13th of the night. On the way. Good. 88-73. High pressure from Anderson. Almost got a hand on that. Down the other way, though, Haskett makes one man fly by. That three is no good. Rebound, though, Caden Anderson. And now Myles Franklin. Out it goes now for Anderson. 1:10 to play. Caden across midcourt. Ball fakes once, draws three men to him. Over now it goes and out for Franklin. 1 minute left in the second half. Franklin had his pocket picked and a foul. Tough break there for Williams. He got the ball free but could not get it. And it's called for the foul and the hold on Franklin. Fourth on Williams. And again, 1-1 here, though, are the Sea Lions in for Myles Franklin. Both teams with 10 made threes. 20 combined in the ballgame. Both teams have combined to go 20 of 47 from beyond the arc tonight. That first free throw for Myles is good. 89-73. Sea Lions 10 of 27 from beyond the arc. Hilo 10 of 20. Second one, pinballs out, no good. 89-73 Sea Lions. A resilient effort by this Point Loma group tonight. Fell behind by 14. As this is up and good, and a timeout quickly called by Hilo. Overs. Point Loma, though, as well, though. One missed free throw the entire evening. 94.4%. Inbounded in it goes for Okoton. Again, high pressure D here from Hilo. Franklin is fouled in the backcourt on a Pele. .5 left. Third on a Pele. 19th foul on Hilo. It's still 1-1 here for the Sea Lions. First free throw on the way. Good. 90-75. So one more here for Franklin. Second free throw on the way. Good. 91-75. Pierce Davis into the game again for Caden Anderson. A whale of a game for Caden. 22-12. Another double-double for the big man for the Sea Lions. And Matt Logi's going to empty out the bench. Starters have the rest of the night off. Jackson Dorsey. Brendan Perry. Nick Watkins all into the game for Point Loma. 36.5 and counting now here. Bench emptied out for the Sea Lions. 91-75. Underneath, McHenry went up in a foul. Davis clipping McHenry on his way by. So to reset, it is Perry, Davis, Nick Watkins, Tyson, and Jackson Dorsey all in for Point Loma. Eric Borg, Peyton Grant into the game for the first time tonight for Hilo. McHenry unsuccessful on the second attempt. And we'll see if Point Loma elects to perhaps run this clock out or get one of the bench guys a chance, but not going to happen right now at least as they step out of bounds and give the ball right back to the Vulcans. Down the other way now it is Hilo. Three-pointer on the way is good from Jamie Strong. And now 16 seconds left here to play in regulation time. Got to get it in, and they do so. And foul called on Hilo, so some free throws more than anything else for Point Loma. 10 fouls now on the team for Hilo. My apologies. penalties on there. There is no foul right there. Underneath, here's Pierce Davis. Pierce going underneath, whips it out. And the fans want him to shoot the three, but they're like, no, we're not going to. We're just going to dribble this one out, and we're going to talk about this one.